Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this November the 18th, 2024. I hope everybody had a great Monday out there so far. Hope everybody has a great Monday evening. Hope everybody continues to stay safe and well, and also enjoy the weather, because you know weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video, we're going to be looking at the tropics and portions of the United States. We're going to start off with that first. Let's take a look here. As you can see, we have a little swirl here over the just south of St. John's Island. Also, we got another little cold front stretching from that low pressure system up in the northern Atlantic, all the way down into the Leeward Islands. No development there. And the MDR region is kind of loaded up with a lot of moisture here, but right now currently nothing is organized at this time. There's a little bit of activity over here in the Gulf of Mexico as the remnants of Sarah, which has died off to be nothing. So currently we don't even have to worry about that. Some of the moisture may get pulled up and ahead of this cold front. As you can see, we have a low pressure system spinning over portions of Nebraska and Kansas, moving on off into portions of the Great Lakes region, dragging a cold front across the area. This will pull some of that moisture into the region and affect portions of the central and eastern United States. Also, we have a chance for some severe weather. We'll be talking about that later in tonight's video. Also, we got a little bit of activity over in the Eastern Pacific. Need to watch it for possible development in that region. So that's pretty much all the tropics right now. Nothing to write home about, so the tropics should remain quiet for a while longer. Alright, if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Also like these videos, share these videos, and let's continue to get the show on the road here, folks. Alrighty, here is the tropic. Tropical development is not expected over the next 48 hours. Tropical cyclone activity is not expected during the next 7 days. Alright, let's move on to the current watches warning advisory map. We got a lot to discuss on it. Okay, we still got a red flag warning up here in portions of Boston area, Massachusetts region. Also, we got some special weather statements for portions of Connecticut and Rhode Island. Also, we have coastal flood advisories up here in portions of DC, Maryland, Delaware vicinity. Winter storm watches in effect for West Virginia mountains. Also, we have some coastal flood advisories. Flood watches in effect for Louisiana over towards the southern Mississippi region. A little bit of hydro issues over here in North Florida. You see a tornado watch over portion of Louisiana and southeast Texas. We have wind advisories scattered across the nation here. As you can see, we got some in Texas, over in New Mexico, portion of Oklahoma, also into Kansas, also into Missouri, Oklahoma, portion of Minnesota, also in the one county there in Wisconsin, also again in North and South Dakota, also Montana, also Washington, Oregon State, portion of California regions as well. We've got a lot of flood warnings going on in portion of Oklahoma, and we've got high wind warnings also scattered about as well across portions of South Dakota and Wyoming, also in the portion of Oregon and Washington State, portion of California. You can see we have blizzard warnings over Washington State. We have winter weather advisory, winter storm warnings, winter storm watches in effect for North Dakota, stretching all the way over into portion of Montana, Wyoming, Idaho, portion of Washington, Oregon State, California region. Freeze warning is also in effect there also. Let's see, we got pretty much flood watches also in California. We have cold weather advisories over portions of California and a couple counties there as well. Alright, we got the small craft advisory from up here in their Maine, stretching all the way down toward New York State, New York City area, excuse me. Also over here around the Big Bend area of Florida, back to southeast Texas. Even got some special marine warnings along coastal areas of Texas. Alright, we got small craft advisory, gale warning from Southern California to Central California, then Northern California to Washington State. We got storm warnings there, and also hurricane force winds in the kind of pinkish looking color there along coastal areas of Oregon State. Alrighty, around the Hawaiian chain island, we got some small craft advisory, high surf warnings there. And we got a lot of activity going around Alaska. Small craft advisory, freeze and spray warnings along the coastal area. Inland, we have blizzard warning, winter storm warning, winter weather advisory, wind advisory, high wind warning. Everything you can think of is happening in Alaska. Alright, let's move on to the Storm Prediction Center. This is your severe weather outlook for day number 2, which is Tuesday. We have a general thunderstorm stretching from Tampa to Tallahassee all the way up to Detroit, Michigan, to back to Louisville, Kentucky, down toward Nashville, Tennessee, Jackson, Mississippi, Tennessee, and Jackson, Mississippi. Then you got a marginal risk from New Orleans to Mobile all the way up toward Birmingham for severe weather along that cold frontal boundary. Alright, let's take a look at the tornado probability. We have a 2% around Mobile and around portion just east of New Orleans. Alright, let's take a look at the damage of winds. We have 5% spreading from Birmingham to New Orleans, and large hail, less than 5% all areas. Alright, now we're going to take a look at the drought monitor across the lower 48. It should get updated on Thursday of this week, but this was from last Thursday. You can see most of the United States here is pretty well under some sort of drought, from Maine to the Carolinas to Florida, all the way to Texas, all the way to California, also over toward Washington, Oregon State, back over toward portion of Minnesota, Wisconsin, northern Michigan. You can see in the yellow, just the yellow color there, that is the abnormally dry. Also, we have the kind of tan color, which is a moderate drought. Then the kind of the oranger yellow looking color, yellow, orange, yellow, that is a severe drought. And then it goes into the exceptional drought as well. So let's see, drought 3, drought 4. Like I said, the darker reds is the exceptional drought. Across Alaska, you can see pretty much normal. Even the Hawaiian Chain Island is got some form of drought conditions there as well. So alrighty, just want to give you a update on that. Haven't did that in a while, so but there's very few areas that is normal in rainfall, but pretty much most of the United States is under some kind of drought situation. So hopefully we can get some moisture over the next few months to ease some of this drought. So hopefully we can get some of that going here for us soon. Alright, well, if everybody enjoyed the video, make sure you subscribe if you have not. Like these videos, share these videos, and have a wonderful Monday evening, folks. Take care, and also enjoy the weather, because the only weather you got.